Diana,
Yes.
adoption fees. What kind of adoption fees are we looking at a nice, healthy 5-year-old dog?
A regular adoption fee for dogs are $75, and I believe it's $65 for the cats.
65?
Yes.
And a senior, what's considered a senior animal at the animal shelter?
Senior animals, an animal that's over 7 years old, although they still could have such a long amount of life after that. But we're considering them after 7, a senior.
And adoption fee for a senior is?
$20 for this month. It's going to be $20, and they get a $20 Petco gift card as well.
And I heard the adopt one, get one free in the kitty cat section. Is that true?
Yeah, it's the buddy program. So if they has a cat that shares the same room and they get along really well, you'll pay the $65 fee, adoption fee for one cat, and you get the other cat with the fee waived.
So does that include senior kitties?
How would that work?
Well, for senior kitties, it's actually economically easier for you to get them because a senior adoption fee is typically $35. So basically, we don't lower the cost anymore. But for this month, you could get 2 senior cats for $40 and $40 gift cards.
Yeah.
See?
You break even, huh?
That's right.
So how many animals do you have at your facility at one time? What do you think?
It varies through the different times of the year. We have our slower periods or busier periods. Typically dogs, we average between 90 to 100 dogs at a time. Cats, in our slow period, you'll come here and we may have 12 cats on the adoption floor. Our busy season, we'll have 200 cats here.
Wow.
So it goes in waves. We're entering into kitten season where pretty soon all of our rooms will be filled. And that's why we want to really, support our senior cats and get them adopted before those kittens hit, because unfortunately everybody wants a kitten and they don't see the great personalities that our senior cats have.
Now, what's the difference? I know what the difference is because I deal with kitties. But let's get to the public awareness here. What's the difference between the kitten adoption and a senior or just a normal 5-year-old, 6-year-old cat being adopted?
Kittens are crazy. That's why we're bringing them in the buddy program. They're gonna fly your curtains, run all over the place, they're up all night with that toy with the bell in it. And the thing is, you also don't know what personality you're gonna end up having. A senior cat or even an adult cat, you're gonna know who it is. We saw Garrett, he likes to chill and hang out with you. We saw Hector, where he's a total lap cat. Then we'll have other cats that just want to play. So, this way, knowing when you're looking at an adult cat, you're seeing what personality they have, and going to say, hey, will that fit into my lifestyle?
Okay, so what if I'm a beginner at adoptions, right? And I do adopt a kitty, but it just doesn't work for me because the cat didn't adopt me, I adopted it. Because I know the cat adopts you. What is your best solution to that?
Well, first we want you to contact us and let's see, can we troubleshoot these issues,
So you don't automatically give the cat back.
We don't. We're gonna flesh out, and especially if you're a new pet owner, it's like what is the problem? What can we do? You're gonna say, oh well, my cat is tearing up my furniture. Well, there's alternatives. Do you have cat trees, scratching posts? I have 2 cats at home. I have 2 cats. I have like 7 scratching posts in my house.
Well, buy new furniture, huh?
Wait, who's our sponsor? Who's our sponsor? We have a furniture company sponsor.
We do have more commercials, so.
And what about the furnishings that are in here? These are very unique.
They're really nice.
I mean, I've never seen anything like it.
Let me touch back on. So with we're going to talk about nail trimming. There's even a product called Softy Paws, and I've personally used it where you super glue little rubber nails onto your cat's nails, so when they do scratch, they don't cause any damage. So there's troubleshooting things. Let's find out what's going on. Let's try to help you because obviously you like that pet when you first adopted. So let's see what we can do to make this work.
So it's about being educated about how you can work the
Absolutely.
situation.
And we know there's some situations, like unfortunately people have allergies in the home. Yeah, we're not going to have you not be able to breathe. Bring the pet back. We will take that pet back. Okay, now for our furnishings. You look at these beautiful furnishings. I'm going to tell you guys a story. the guy who made this, and it's called Urban Feline, urbanfeline.com,
There you go.
Adrian adopted 2 cats from us, I want to say maybe 6 or 7 years ago now. And one of the cats turned out to be deaf. We didn't notice it because, how often do you notice that a cat just doesn't listen to you? So he was so enamored with these 2 cats he adopted from us, and he adopted them as adults through our buddy program, that he actually started a company. And all of these, the palm trees, these are his newest creations where they can hang up here and sit up there. These are great for a cat environment here at the shelter. You can bleach these items. So if we do have a disease outbreak, we can totally bleach these items. These come off the wall so we can clean them. So it's a great product. We've actually worked with him in developing some ideas. There's a tower in this room that you guys can't see from this podcast, but it has some hidey holes. We actually asked him to make the hidey holes a little deeper because here in our free roaming rooms, when we introduce new cats, we want to have them have a place where they can get away from each other. So we want a deeper hidey holes until they acclimate with each other. So Urban Feline makes great products. Adrian's been a great supporter of our shelter, and wonderful, colorful, fun products that he makes.
We all need hidey holes.
So, Tatiana, what do you think is the best 3 reasons why to adopt?
Why you should adopt? 1, the animal needs a home. 2, you need an animal. And 3, you're going to help out your community by keeping these animals off the street, giving them a loving home, safe, loving home.
Awesome. And my girl Linda, what are your top 3 reasons?
Oh my gosh, she stole it! Well, you know what? Animals make us healthier. They lower our blood pressure. That's probably why I've been able to be around here for so long. They're good companions. They listen to you. They don't talk back. They get people out to be active. They get people out to be I'm actually an introvert, if you guys didn't notice that. I know you guys didn't. But animals get people to be able to talk to each other. You may be walking down the street and you're not really an outgoing person, you're shy. You may have this dog. He's going to come over and talk to you, and you're going to want to talk about this dog because you love that pet. So it gives you great communications, gets you out there with people. I've forgotten how many numbers I'm up to anymore now. I'm probably past number 3. But
3 reasons.
3 reasons. I know.
Many reasons why.
But and of course these animals, they need a home. They didn't put themselves here. Somebody who didn't give them that lifetime commitment put them here. So we're reaching out for people to go, hey, let's come down to the shelter and give that animal a forever home.
And where are we again?
We're at the Chula Vista Animal Care Facility at 130 Beyer Way in Chula Vista.
So what's the difference between, say, this shelter animal care facility and, say, Petco to get your adoption there?
Actually.
Well, actually,
So,
I actually have 3 adoption centers off-site because some people just can't come to the shelter. They are just so emotionally distraught coming here. We do have 3 off-site adoption centers.
Perfect.
The first one is, the closest one to us here is PetSmart, which is off of Main Court. We have cats there for adoption. Sometimes when I throw a rabbit in there because we litter box train our rabbits here at the shelter.
So are they the same price as the animal shelter, or?
Yes, because you're adopting through us. But there are animals you get to meet me.
Oh, there you go.
By appointment only.
Facilities.
So we have the PetSmart located off of Main Court. We have Petco National City. A lot of people think you're Chula Vista, but it's actually technically National City, which is right off the 54, over by Best Buy and Walmart right over there. And we have cats there. And then we have Petco Eastlake, and I know that address off the top of my head, which is 878 Eastlake Parkway. We have cats and rabbits there. We've been at that store since they grand opened about 10 years ago, and we typically adopt out of almost 200 animals, cats and rabbits, out of that store alone each year. So at those adoption centers, the stores have longer hours than the shelter does, and they're open 7 days a week and holidays and such. There, if you see a pet, we have our adoption applications available. You fill it out, you give it to a store associate. They fax it or email it to me. I get the app approved, and I contact you for an appointment.
Awesome. All right, real big question, ladies. It's a kind of a big one.
Oh no.
I know.
Hold my hand, Chiana.
If you cannot adopt a pet, but you need your kitty fix, how can I help?
How can Talk to San Diego help? Well, they're
Or
going
the
to
public,
sponsor.
the community.
Well,
I'm outta here.
We do offer low-cost spay neuter programs. The appointments filled up really quickly, so when you come to us, be prepared with the paperwork so you aren't going back and forth. First of all, don't bring your pet. We need to do your paperwork first. We're the government. We need proof of residency, like mail that has your address, your name and address on it. Photo ID, proof of annual income. This program is for low-income families, so we do need to make sure that you qualify for it. But there are other resources out there. Animal Welfare Foundation, they assist with low-cost spay-neuter programs, and I'm sorry, I want to say it's probably animalwelfare.org, but just Google search Animal Welfare Foundation San Diego, and they can help you out. The Department of Animal Services for San Diego County, residents in the city of San Diego, they do offer a voucher program to help offset the price of spay-neuter through a regular veterinarian. And I know like this time of the year, the voucher for a female cat is $100, so that basically covers the cost of the spay-neutering. There are a lot of veterinarians that offer a low-cost spay-neuter incentive. So, call your veterinarian and say, hey, do you have a low-cost spay-neuter program that I can take advantage of?
So can I volunteer or give my time?
For spay-neutering?
Oh, spay to neuter, come to chit-chat with the kids, socialize.
Well, spay-neutering, we don't have volunteers do that because you do have to have medical experience.
Okay.
But for here at the shelter, we do have a volunteer program. You have to be at least 15 and a half years of age. To get into our program, you go to our website, which is www.cbacf.org, the initials for the Chula Vista Animal Care Facility. Click on how you can help, and that takes you to the online application. It is generally about a 4 to 5 months waiting list, because I have so many high school students that do we're gonna get jazzy now. I do have a lot of high school kids that do apply, but I'm gonna tell you something. This is a little hint. Write a fabulous essay. I have to read the essay. I want to make sure you have great communication skills. Write me some fabulous essays so we will accept you into our program. And here you're doing everything. You're cleaning cat furniture, you're brushing cats, you're cleaning litter boxes, you're doing laundry, dishes, cleaning the play yards, taking the dogs out to play yards. We do off-site adoption events, and we have those 3 off-site adoption centers that we need volunteers there on a daily basis to take care of the animals.
So we do events. I know some events are coming around the corner, yes?
Yes, I typically do like 1 or 2 events a month. I know in mid-June, I have an event with Subaru in National City. So you can go to our website, the www.cbacf.org, and click on our calendar to see what coming events we have. Mid-July, we have a big dog adoption event at the Grossmont Mall in La Mesa. And then in the end of July, we have our 3rd Avenue Golf Tournament, which is a fundraiser that helps us, CAST, which is a citizen advisory volunteer group, and the Chula Vista Police Department. And that's on July 28th. So we're looking for golfers, we're looking for donors, sponsorship. And that website is, I know it's crazy, I didn't think of the name even though I'm on the committee. It's the humanimaloutreachfoundation.org. So take human and animal, throw them together. Humanimaloutreachfoundation.org is the website for our golf tournament. But once again, you can just go to our website, cbacf.org, and you can get all that information as well.
Awesome. All right. Anything else we want to add? Anything we're missing at this one? Got it?
Do you all work with the rescue groups? Like if you get such as Seth that we saw earlier, who's a German Shepherd breed, do you publicize that you have a German Shepherd dog here so that the German Shepherd Rescue Foundation could come and, if he doesn't get adopted, take him and foster and find him a home with a German Shepherd group?
Well, Linda, that's funny you say that because my hats that I wear is also rescue coordinator here.
There you go. Perfect.
So I approve all new rescue groups. We have over 100 rescue organizations, rescue partners that we work with. Yes, I do have several German Shepherd rescue groups that are part of our partnership. So yes, we do work with a lot. We reach out with a lot of rescue organizations for dogs or cats that have medical or behavioral issues that just are not doing well here in the shelter environment. So yes, we do work with, we partnership with rescues and also private shelters here, since we are an open municipal shelter.
Very good. And how do you work specifically with special needs animals? Oh.
Well,
I love special needs animals.
But we have Tiana.
Yes.
And like I said, you know how we talked about being, evolving? We are very open-minded here. Besides Western medicine, we also practice some Eastern medicine here. Our veterinarian, who is on a hiatus right now, is also certified in Eastern medicine, and one of our part-time relief veterinarians is certified in Eastern medicine. So we do acupuncture here. We do use Chinese herbs. We have a healing touch technician that comes in once a week who does healing touch and essential oil treatments with our animals here at the shelter to help, just give them positive energy for them to heal faster, recover from trauma for however they came here to the shelter. So it's being open-minded about everything. And I tell people, I go, what does it hurt? What does it hurt if we give this animal some essential oils? It hurts nothing. And we've seen some great positive results with it. So it's being open-minded with using Western and Eastern philosophies here.
Wonderful. And do you teach classes by any chance for students or children or just groups of individuals on how to take care of their pet? Or
Well, we actually are going to be starting low-cost public dog training classes for the community. That's going to start not until July, so it's a little further out. We're developing it right now. It's brand new. I'll be doing the dog training classes. Before all this, every time you adopt a pet, it's very thorough. Anyone who even comes in and asks any advice, we give them full advice, full information. We want to be a community service aside from just adoptions. We want to be the go-to people if they need help. We're here to help people out.
Wow.
Yes.
So what's that website again?
Linda?
cbacf.org. It's the initials for the Chula Vista Animal Care Facility. And Linda, I want to just touch on what Tiana was saying is we're also a working shelter for medical students here. The Pima Medical School, their veterinary assistant and veterinary technician program. We are a working shelter for them. The second year campus is here. And so we have students here all the time, and it just gives our animals a little bit more resources. So, you may adopt an animal for $20. You may have a full urinalysis and blood panel in there because the students needed to learn how to do a urinalysis or learn how to do a blood panel. So they take one of our shelter pets and did that workup on them. So it's a great joint effort in helping these animals become more adoptable.
Very good. And are they recommended by PEMA to come and be here, or can they apply for, like an internship here to work with the animals?
I actually externed here for school, and I actually am a graduate of the program.
Wonderful.
Yeah, of PEMA, yes.
Wonderful.
Awesome. All right.
I was just thinking, it's really a big difference now with your care facility about a lot of the technology and things that are going on versus 5, 10, even 15 years ago, wherein it was just the basics. So I can see you guys have really put a lot of time and effort, and even all of the chipping and everything that goes in with the care and the feeding and the overall care for the pets. It's like hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of value that you're getting just for a small fee. So it's very, very priceless. It's very good. I salute you guys.
There you go.
That's why
All
it's
right.
better to adopt versus shop, because you get all these great benefits with adopting.
Exactly. All right. Well, this is Misha with Animal Talks on the Talk of San Diego. I'm here with
Linda from digimperialbeach.com and iHeartRadio.
and our girls,
Tana Torres.
Linda Supton.
and of course, Mr. Parker.
John
Him.
Parker.
There you go. All right.
And yours truly.
Oh no. All right. Ken, Misha, on Animal Talks, the Talk of San Diego, once a week segment coming up. Animal adoptions.